Hello, gamers. I assume I'm streaming. Let's see. Twitch. Yes. Yes. Okay, everything is looking good. So let's jump right back into it. Star Technology, right? It was a bit of a long break, but yeah. You know, life is busy. You cannot control everything, but I'm happy to be back here. Okay, what the only thing I'm missing right now is my okay, my technical setup. What's going on? All right, now we are popping off, I think. So, what were we doing? Also, what's going on with my FPS? Wait. Yeah, technical setup. I thought I managed most of this. Okay, there's one heavy Python process, but I assume that is my coach bot, right? I think so. So this is just transitionary lagging.
Coach Chip here, your 5x certified master of blockchain efficiency. First off, Posixtron, hydrate like your EBV, depends on it, because it does. You're sitting on a gold mine of firebricks, but you're still in the Stone Age with those quests. Unacceptable. We need to blast through those quests like a tier 4 drill on steroids, Steel Quest. Wrought iron is your best friend, like a trusty sidekick in a buddy cop movie. Use it, love it, optimize it, and those slime and resin quests, stickier than a noob in a spider cave, but you'll power through it. Now, drop everything and build that infinite water source. Hydration is key, both Earl and in-game, and for the love of Kumaru, automate those pebbles with the large stone barrel. You're leaving progression efficiency units on the table, and listen, those oak slabs, not gonna craft themselves into a victory. Get on it, soldier.
Right, thanks. So yeah, as I was saying, uh, last weekend I was away with my family. We were celebrating a birthday, so I didn't have much time. And maybe, maybe it's not so bad. It really, real life really forces you to pace yourself. Uh, Sadly, I don't have the time to really, uh, to really power through these CrackTech mod packs, but I don't mind if this journey takes a few years. And honestly, that's what it looks like with the what is it, like 1 to 3 hours per week that I maybe get. Well, anyway, where were we? What? Tree farm, water wheels, primitive blast furnaces. All right, I have stuff for the blast furnace. So should I build it? There's no reason not to, right? Just gonna put it here. So how is that? That is okay. That is a very simple shape. I don't think I'm missing anything. It just like a hollow ring up 4 high. So one more, right? One more. So yeah, we can easily do that. And I didn't know they spawn some lava decoration in there. Nice. And I already prepared a second blast furnace, which we can wall share. So that goes here. and that should give us a good head start for steel production. So how exactly was steel? Okay, let's look at the quests. Steel. With charcoal. Any other way? Or is it always charcoal? We can also use normal coal. I don't know where we get coal. Ah yes, charcoal, and that's why I wanted to build a tree farm. The tree farm, that is maybe even more important. We need to automate the charcoal production, otherwise our steel production will be insufficient, I would say. So let's work on the tree farm. Just a simple circular create farm, I think, and maybe we can put it here in the back, maybe. Does that seem like a good idea? Right now, to me, it seems like a good idea. Yeah. So what do we need? Create, right. We need this, yeah, we need one of these bearings. Ah, okay. Okay, I just need to improvise it piece by piece because I don't really have a plan. Okay, we don't have shafts, that's okay. Do I have casing? And one is enough, right? So I just put still in the I was still in the effortless building mode, so something like that. And then, so what was that block that you could use to build, create stuff? Could you just use casings and glue them together? Well, yeah, we need this super glue. Definitely something. Slime, iron. Slime and iron. So we need. That is not automated yet. Slime is gonna be a bit tricky. Okay, one piece at a time. I'm noticing we need to produce slime, so we need these slitake. Slitake spores, which we automate with the barrel. We need rich water, so we need ideally some automation for that. Maybe let's look at that barrel transformation. So we just need 2 barrels. And I'm wondering, okay, we can do this transformation in just a small wooden barrel, and this slitake spores we need to do in the large barrel. And then we can melt them for slime. So I guess that thing, the spores, or rather the big barrel, that is gonna be the main project for right now. So we need wooden barrel. We're gonna need treated wood planks, pump deck, a pump deck, Okay, so just some more treated wood planks. So let's get started on these planks. We have some creosote here. I also would like to automate this. I'm not gonna put everything 16 buckets. I'm not gonna do that with a bucket. I would like a tank. A fuel tank. That doesn't seem right. I think I have access to some kind of tank. Fluid cell, it's called. Okay, let's see. Barrel copper plate. Seems okay. So barrel. I'm missing just some wood. Okay, let's get crafting for that. Then I need copper plates too. 2 pieces. And that creates the fluid cell. Or the fluid tank. Can that fluid tank do something on its own as well? Can we use it directly as a container? No. Okay, that would have been too easy. So we combine it with a fluid cell frame. So we need tin and bronze plates. Tin. I didn't work for any tin. We have bronze. Do we? Okay, we have a way to smelt alloys. So let's do some. Let's do some bronze as well. Maybe a stack. So that is 48 copper and 16 tin. I'm just gonna take 2 stacks and I'm gonna work through them. Oh, I'm only 1 week away, but I already forgot what is the right chain for these. For right now at least. And honestly, I cannot read this diagram. That doesn't help me. So like, do we want to wash? I think you want to wash, vibrate, wash, smelt. That's just what I'm gonna do anyway. No problems here. Anyway, that birthday party was kind of crazy in the end, so I guess it was quite nice until the evening. But then, you know, in the evening there was my brother and his friends, and they got drunk, and then they really got pissed off at each other, and they got quite loud. So some drunk adults fighting at a birthday party. That is never something you want to have. And where we live, or where I was right now, was it was very wintry. So a lot of snow, a lot of ice. And my brother and also kind of in the mountains, so there are a lot of windy roads, and you go steep down the hill from the street. Anyway, my brother got so pissed off that he got in his car and he drove away, but he was like drunk, and that was quite shocking. Where we found him, he didn't get so far with the car. He kind of went off the street and got stuck with the car, so luckily nothing happened to him, but the car is totaled. That definitely was a birthday party. Honestly, on that evening, that was a bit shocking, but now I'm already over it. It's quite funny. And my brother's gonna have to listen to that story for a very long time. So don't drink and drive, kids. Okay, the vibrating table is almost done. Then just one more washing. Washing of the copper and the tin. Actually, it's really crazy. I wanted to do something completely different, and now I'm like 3 steps before setting up the infrastructure for that. But I think that is better in the long run anyway. I think I just wanted to start with it, but I was not aware on the state of the base right now. So yeah, let's get some infrastructure up. I think it washed, yes. So, bronze. Bronze, bronze, bronze. We can also make the bronze like that, right? Perfect. So let's melt the bronze, and I also want tin. And the rest we can keep in a dust form for now, I think. Is the smartest move.
Coach Chip here, PhD in Progression Optimization and certified by the International League of Block Placement. Listen up, Posixtron, you're sitting on a gold mine of pure tin dust, but your inventory management is costing you at least 2 crafting efficiency points. Hydrate immediately. Dehydration leads to suboptimal ore processing. You've got the basics, but where's your large barrel? That's a Bronze League oversight. You need to be farming slime like it's your job. And don't even get me started on your lack of infinite water. You're basically playing on hard mode without it. Get that set up ASAP, or you're gonna be stuck in the Stone Age forever. Also, those fire bricks, they're not gonna set themselves up. You need to be thinking about your steam-powered quest like it's the finals of the World Crafting Championship. And remember, every tick counts. Your EV isn't gonna heat itself.
Alright, we can... Glass. Glass. I never made glass. Did I make glass already? Or is it... I see. Oh. Okay, the reason I'm so confused is... Okay, one is that I didn't play for a week. Or a bit longer. And the second is that I have a copy of this world where I play privately and where I'm a bit further. And I already made a lot of different things. So I'm... but look at this. We got glass. Thank you, past me. We got the glass. So no problem. No problem here. And now we kind of... How was it we need to apply one thing to the other? Okay, that was the wrong order, obviously. Like that. Now we have a fluid cell. And that can hopefully take the oil from out here. No. Really? So that was a waste of time. No. Okay. No. Okay, first stage of grief is denial. No. Okay, that is kind of hard. Okay, let's grab some of the rewards. And then let's reconsider how we're gonna do that with the minimal amount of manual labor. I mean, what we got here is, for example, pipes, fluid pipe, bronze plates, and tiny copper fluid pipes. It says it's not so good for ticks, but I guess for the beginning, maybe we can use it, maybe we can cheese it and get some fluid out through that interface block. Or do we need coke oven hatches? Maybe that is what we need. Okay, we're gonna need the pipes anyway, so let's do that. So it was... Let's look at that recipe. Bronze plates and tiny copper fluid pipes need some tools and copper plates. Okay, so let's... So let's press some more plates and get started with the pipes. So the idea is that we just automatically extract the creosote oil into a sprout, I think. Then we can automatically treat the wood without having to interact, basically. Well, the only interaction is gonna be feeding that automation the wood planks and taking them. But you know, I don't have to click a bucket in here, click a bucket somewhere else, or craft, or you know, it's just gonna be a lot simpler, I hope. All right, do we have the tools? We got the tools. And well, I guess then I don't really need the fluid cell, so let's directly get this. I think it's called the sprout, right? Sprout. No, spout. Spout, right? Ah. Spout needs copper casing and dried kelp. Okay, I'm really running up on a lot of things I don't have at the moment. Do I have kelp? Nope. Kelp I obtain from waterlogged sifting of sand. I'm just gonna take one of these, make it waterlogged. By chance, did I prepare any sand? Yes, I'm sure I had some other use for the sand, but it was a long time ago. I'm a different person now. So I'm just gonna sift it until I get one kelp. Marvelous. Okay, campfire cooking. Just gonna take one because yeah, why not? I need to figure something out if you want to mass produce it, but for now I just need that one for the spout. And the rest of the sand we can... look at that, another kelp. That we can keep safe somewhere. Any space? Yeah. And I'm gonna put the sand back. Maybe I'm gonna remember what I wanted for. I doubt it, but maybe. We can put the sieve back. Alright, spout, copper casing, strip wood with copper. Do we still have logs? Yes. Okay, let's see if that works or no. Okay, we need some kind of wrench. I think with the pipes there came a wrench. Pipe wrench. Brass rod iron plates. Did I make brass? 2. Well, that's exactly the amount I need. And I think file. Brass rod and wrought iron. How is our wrought iron looking? Quite okay. We could start some more actually. Because the kiln is not doing anything at the moment anyways. Iron. I don't have much iron actually. Okay. Okay, let's see what we can do here first then. Okay, just figuring out how that works. So shift click on the pipe. And look at that, we can extract the creosote without needing that hatch. I don't know if that is how it is intended, but that's how it works right now. Okay, so all we need right now is another depot. I got everything I need right here. Another depot. We can start treating the planks. Incredible skill with the mouse. Also, let's take the oak planks because we don't need them anymore. And now we can use the creosote oil automatically. That is what I'm talking about. All right, and I think the next order of business, we're moving farther and farther away from the tree farm. The next order of business is gonna be fixing the iron problem. The crushed iron ore that was from gravel, I think. Sifting gravel. So then let's get some gravel going. 4 stacks. Going through our super fast crushing wheels. Okay, erase checked items. More water wheels, well, that is something easy, that is low priority. Tree farm needs slime automation. Slime automation needs which water? Or let's say the big barrel stuff. Big barrel for the tree farm. And then should be fine. I'm very certainly missing something. Well, we'll figure it out once we get there. So also just gonna take the flint. Is it useful where we can make glass from it? It is in the processing lines, I think. Clay dust, flint dust, silicon dioxide dust for silicon. Okay, so it seems like flint is gonna be useful. Hi, X Woods. That is a Pretty interesting name in English. I don't think I need hints right now, but thanks for the offer. Well, or maybe I probably need hints. I'm just unaware of it. So well, you can drop your top tip for me right now. Yeah, spoilers. Well, that also seems like a fun project to look at later. So I guess it makes sense with once we have the wood farm going, to go to some other means of create energy production. Yeah, sounds good. Sounds like a plan, actually. Okay, one more stack. Hello, next Jörg. How's it going? Oh. Okay, almost through with the stack. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna wash everything. I'm just gonna melt some iron. I need it. And the iron products, are we gonna be nickel? I'm just gonna melt this stack.
Coach Chip here,
or two.
PhD in progression efficiency and certified diamond tier ore processor. Listen up, Posixtron, you're sitting on a mountain of crushed ores, and your inventory is a Bronze League disaster. First, let's talk about your fluid pipe situation. For pipes, that's a catastrophic fluid routing failure. You need at least 8 for basic steam tier optimization. Now, let's address your gravel situation. 1E92 gravel. That's a Silver League storage fail. You need to turn that into flint, ASAP. Every second you're not processing, you're losing out on 3-2 crafting efficiency points, and your quest list. You've got steel and primitive ore factory available. You should be all over that like a Diamond League player on a stack of ultimate batteries. Remember, hydration is key to optimal crafting performance. Chug that water, champ. Let's turn this playthrough around, yeah.
Yeah, that bot is definitely making up all of the rules. Okay. Okay, let's scratch the water wheels. Boilers. Okay. Making peak. Last rubber to coat. Seems like good progress. Actually, I have no idea what you're talking about. The list of machines. Is peak in here? Peak casing. Polyether ether ketone. So scrap remake. Okay, there's always so much going on in the later tiers. Oh wow, you can change the tier. That's cool. How can I change it back? Okay, left click, right click to create. Okay, the other buttons don't change it. I'm not stupid. The other buttons don't do anything. I can read, but okay. Okay, yeah, I don't know any of these things. Fluorobenzene. Actually, okay, I'm working kind of as a chemist, and I actually doing a lot with fluorobenzene. But that's about all I know of these things. Okay, folks, let's stay focused here. We need to build that tree farm. We need to build a tree farm, and I actually forgot everything about. I never really learned how to build these create constructs. So, no, wait. We need a we need a big barrel for the super glue. That was the eventually getting the super glue. Okay, the barrel. Treated wood. We probably need more treated wood. I'm sure like there's half of the population that really hate the sound and the other half kind of enjoys it. I guess we can put some more logs in here. Okay, all this stuff is really eating resources. That is crazy. We already need to get some trees growing again. Hopefully the last time. Luckily, it's not so bad with these dark oak saplings. I really appreciate the simplicity in the beginning. Right now, basically what we're doing is a bit of farming, a bit of create, and then these four machines or multi-blocks. There is not a lot of gragginess yet. It's just a chill. Okay, we got very differing opinions in the chat. I'm very controversial. Okay, yeah, well, what I mean, we're not even really at the beginning of GregTech because we barely use even some of the tools. I mean, that is gonna change soon. We're on our way to get into the early part of GregTech. Let's see how I like them apples then. But for now, it's quite chill, I would say. Okay, I think we got what we will need. The only thing I'm missing here is some kind of crafting calculator. Because right now, if I want to craft a large barrel, I don't know how much of the plates I need. And then these pump decks, they require some stuff. And I know the answer is just bulk craft the stuff you need. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I seen this. Oh. Yeah, okay, I've seen this tree view, but what I would like is to have it like break down even more. So right now it tells me I need 8 iron screws. And I would like it. yeah, I need to break them by myself. So when I know I need like 8 of these, and when I can do something like that, 8 of these, need 16 of these, 16 of these, and that way I can propagate it. Wait. Hit the thing, then choose its crafting method. Hit the thing in the... Wait, okay. I'm sorry, I went... Okay, sorry, I went without you. Let's... Okay, wait, let's do it one more time. Pump deck. I'm sorry. Okay, now I'm listening, I'm reading. For example, if I want to know, you need to hit the outcome. Not clicking again the button for the tree view. So, sorry, hitting, you mean hit the screw. Here or the other screw in the total coast? There, okay. Then hit the screw in the output. I see. Thanks. Oh, I didn't know it. Okay. Okay, all right. I see that you can kind of... Okay. Yes, that is a lot more useful than I thought then. Okay. Great. So let's look at that. But I guess screws we can just do a few more. And the rest is pretty simple. Okay, but thanks, Woods. Thanks for the information. And actually, I don't have enough iron. For auto... Okay, then... Okay, you know a lot. And I So, what? What auto crafting with that? That seems crazy. Okay, what is that mod called that adds these crafting trees? Who does that? Who? It's part of... Okay. Okay, I shouldn't look for mod. mod. What does EMI bring to the table? Okay, I really need to learn more, Okay, actually that's amazing. I think that takes away a bit of the grind, at least in the beginning. Not so bad. Okay, I'm just gonna get a nickel and melt it. Because actually getting iron is a lot cheaper than just, getting more of it. Crushed iron is pretty cheap. Oh my god. I see. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of... I don't even know why I didn't know it, but that's how it is. Okay, wait, we're gonna do a little bit of learning. Or I'm gonna try to do a bit of learning on how that would work. Can transfer recipes into the crafting grid. Okay, that's with the plus, but okay, that's not quite what I'm... It works with the auto crafting. Well, okay, whatever. That's... There has to be some way then. Recipe tree. Ah, okay, let's see. The recipe tree shows the process and the base cost of a recipe. The display can be panned and zoomed. Left click a node, choose a recipe to assign to it. Hold shift to automatically pick based on your inventory. Right?
Coach Chip here, Certified Progression Efficiency Specialist, checking in. Listen, Posixtron, you're sitting on 64 iron ingots and not enough automation. That's a Bronze League move right there. You need to be thinking about your steel tier transition. Stat. Hydration check. You've got apples, but where's the water? Without proper hydration, your EV efficiency drops by at least 3%. That's a fact. Look it up. Now, I see you've got the fire bricks and wrought iron. Good. But you're missing the primitive ore factory quest. That's a critical path mistake. You need to be thinking about your long-term ore processing strategy. Let's get that multi-block up and running, ASAP. And listen, those 22 dark oak logs. They're not going to process themselves. You need to be thinking about your charcoal production line. Every second counts in the early game. Let's go, let's go.
Alright, thanks for the video recommendation. I will do my due diligence and research that for the... Oh wait, it's 2 minutes. Okay. It's 2 minutes. Let's see.
And I'm just gonna make one. So left button to make it liminal. Oh, okay. It's interesting. We just want one. So we're gonna say click this to switch to crafting recipe tree. And I believe green is stuff that we already have. So it's basically only going to give us the cost for the non-green stuff. So now if I click escape, it will pin all these recipes here. And then if we open up here, we can see, I'm gonna hold shift and then click, and it will add all 18 that I need. Shift click this. I gotta cook that. So this, I need to actually update the recipe for that.
I see. Okay, that is very neat. I will need to experiment with that. Yeah, now it added the recipes. And it deletes them because now I have access to some of the items from here. Yeah, that is very handy. Yes. And the 2, it tells me I can make 2. I see. Oh. Incredible. Thank you so much. That is that is really gonna elevate this playthrough. It's like the time I discovered the It's like the time I discovered the building mod. Jesus, I I didn't realize that was here for a while, and I hand built all the platforms. That took a while as well. Well, there's a lot to learn, and I'm kind of. Is it me, or is it really not so well explained in the quest book? I mean, that's okay. I just don't know my stuff, so. Okay. Barrel. 50-50 somehow. Yeah. I got. Well. Yeah, it's a mix. So with EMI, I guess that is it maybe fairly modern Minecraft versions? Because I have a feeling I missed a lot of the new mods. I was on some older versions. But now with Star Technologies and a much newer version of Minecraft than, I don't know, the popular mod packs were before then, I think. Okay, X broke at exactly the right moment. We need the bucket. Logs. Alright. Missing treated wooden sticks. Okay, I should rely more on these things to become more efficient. Okay. We got barrel, we got the pump decks. What else do we need? 19 treated wood planks. We got 8. Where did all the treated wood go? Maybe I didn't have so much. No, here's some. 12. Okay, just gonna need some more planks. Gonna treat them. Alright, right. And okay, that crucible is kind of in the way. We need to replace that soonish, I guess, also with a stone barrel, a large one. So yeah, whatever. I'm gonna take it. Beautiful. Okay, a bit better. Okay, just gonna kick it down the road a bit. Procrastination. Okay, so now the question is, where do I want the barrel? Maybe not here, because that is some serious. Maybe need some more scaling here. And here's gonna be some automation for the wood. Maybe on this side. I'm just gonna put it here. Then we're gonna need some hedges. Too high. We are one high, right? One more. Structure formed. Very nice. And for that we can also use that infinite water source, which we haven't built yet. There's so much to do always. So many things missing. Okay. We need some hedges. ULB. Basically just for fluids, I think. Input and output hedge. So how are these input, output? Okay, just glass with the hull. Yeah, and that's where some of the wrought iron goes. Yeah, let's make some plates. I haven't started with the steel yet. I'm just remembering. Or maybe a bit. But okay, our blast furnaces are running dry as well. That's not ideal. Wait a moment, that requires rubber. These require rubber sheet. That's a whole other story that is also not set up yet. Well, no problem. No problem, we don't need that much automation for right now. I just need some slime. That's all. That's all. Just give me some slime. So did I get any of that spore? Mycelium spore for witch water, and then we can probably set something up again with the pipes. Okay, so the spores go in here, or one spore goes in here. The mycelium goes in here, and we want barrel transformation. And well, how much do we get from one bucket? How much of these spores do we get? Around 9. That is plenty actually, so we don't need that much automation of it yet. I'd rather work on the tree farm. We got even lucky, we got 10. Just gonna smelt it, and then we can make some super glue and get going with the tree farm. Nice. We're getting there slowly, but surely. Super glue. Iron plate. I'm also just gonna make some, because you never know. I really need to start batch crafting more. Resources are literally free, so yes, we got the super glue, and maybe that gives us some hint on how it groups blocks together. So does it matter what kind of blocks they are? So can any block be moved as a contraption? Looks like it. Almost. Well, okay. So let's set up the perimeter.
Coach Chip here, PhD in progression efficiency and 7-time champion of the LV Circuit Assembly League. First off, Posixtron, your inventory is a disaster. 63 fire bricks. You're hoarding like a Bronze League noob. Convert those into blast furnace blocks ASAP, or you're wasting virtual warehouse space. Second, you've got the slime balls but no slime and resin quest completion. That's a catastrophic 2-second delay in your progression timeline. Get on that, champ, and listen. I see no hydration sources in your inventory. You're running on empty, and your crafting speed is suffering. Apple juice isn't cutting it. Find a water source, or I'm benching you for dehydration protocol. Now, let's talk strategy. You've got the materials for a primitive ore factory. That's your ticket to Diamond League resource processing. Build it, automate it, love it, and for the love of GregTech, don't forget to sleep. Your EBF efficiency drops by 4% if you're not well rested. Get moving, Posixtron. The UV tier isn't going to reach itself.
Yeah, welcome to me struggling to build a circle. Ah. So that is probably fine. So then we just need some saw, some deployer, whatever the thing is called to connect to aesthetic thing. Okay, let's start with the mechanical saw. No, yes. Easy. Ah yeah, we need more plates. Do we need 2? Couldn't hurt. Couldn't hurt. Does that also need to be? No. We must be connected. Okay. We happy? I hope. Then we need a deployer. So we probably don't have the alloys. Brass. That is bronze. So let's get some zinc. Some copper. It's 3-to-1, so I'm just gonna make it in the basin. Mix it together. Fire, I guess 1 log should be enough actually, but anyway, let's put that in. Now the question is, will it blend? No. So I guess it needs to be of the same form. So I'm just gonna melt the zinc as well. And I'm gonna kiss my 2 logs goodbye. Yeah, it seems like it needs the ingot to do it properly. Alright, 1 log. 1 log should be enough. Let's put it in again and fire it. Easy. And we need it as plates already. Okay, I'm just gonna press the ones we need for now, because I don't know what other uses the ingots might have. Okay, we got the brass hand. Then we need polished rose quartz, so easy. Another iron plate. Okay, that was a good investment to batch craft them. And I guess I'm out of casings, so time to make some more s'more. One deployer maybe? We'll have to see. I don't have torches. That would be nice to have as well. Just gonna put some more iron in here as well. Okay, do I have some more coal left? 1. Or I can also just sleep. I can also just sleep if I want to see more. I'm just gonna build it right then for the outer deployer once I know how it rotates. So maybe I can already make it like one block larger. That should cover the geometry maybe. Alright, then let's get 1 chest. goes on here as well. Again, no idea. But it's gonna be the rotation axis where we get the power on. Wait, how do we get the power on? We need to power the bearing, right? Yes, okay, we need to power the bearing, so maybe we should put it on the top. That's gonna be easier to reach. Yeah, like that. Wait, that's not yet now. So now all of it is connected, needs to get some power from the top, and we need a way to transfer items. And how was that thing called? That all right, let's look it up. Portable storage interface, is that something that exists? Portable, yes, okay, so casing and chute. Pretty cheap. Casing. I got casings, chutes. I ain't got chutes. And I'm already out of iron again. Incredible. Incredible stuff. What happened to all the iron? Oh. Ah, well, there's a bit of leftover. It's for the wrought iron supply. Okay, chute. One more chute and then a chest or a double chest. So let's put it on here. I would like it to be one higher. So something like that. Will it work? Who knows? And then the other one here. Or is it too close? Do we need one block distance? Okay, let's ponder. Let's ponder again. Okay, one block in between maybe. Looks a bit nicer. Incredible placement. Okay. Is it right? I was expecting some kind of connecting animation. But maybe I'm delusional. Let's watch this again. Component. Needs more glue. I'm missing. Yes. Wait. Something looks wrong. Okay. First of all, that is connected now. Just gonna click everything. Okay. Is that better? Alright, now we only need to power it. And I guess that it's time for more water wheels. Our favorite. Rotational speed controller. Or just speed controller maybe? A rotation speed, yeah. Incredible. Okay. That makes create also a lot easier, I think. Is it?
Hello, I'm Coach Chip, your personal star technology optimization guru and 7-time champion of the Progression Efficiency League. Let's dive in. First off, Posixtron, you're sitting on a goldmine of slime balls and super glue, textbook diamond tier sticky situation management. But listen, without proper hydration, your EV is basically running on copium. Chug some water, stat. Now, let's talk priorities. You've got the materials for a primitive ore factory, but you're missing the hustle. That's a Bronze League mistake right there. You need to be assembling that multi-block like your life depends on it. Because in the Progression Efficiency League, it does. And what's with the lack of infinite water? You're basically playing on hard mode without it. Hop that quest next to 2 water sources and watch your hydration stats and your crafting efficiency skyrocket. Lastly, don't even get me started on your lack of a large farm. You're leaving progression efficiency units on the table, Posixtron. We need to get that farm up and running ASAP. Your crop output is basically griefing your own playthrough right now. Now, let's get to work. And remember, every second counts in the world of star technology. Hydrate and optimize, Posixtron.
Okay, yeah, thanks for the recommendation. Targeted speed. Ah. Oh wow, that is crazy. So basically I can throw away this whole mess and it get replaced by that controller, right? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna try it. Yeah, I was really wondering how people do create stuff because everything gets so bulky. Turns out I was just underprepared or not informed. I was ignorant to the true create ways. Okay, wait, so it does that. Can I put it upside down maybe? Well, no. That's okay. Where did it go? Ah. Let's make it daytime first. Oh wait, the input is on top? Wait, did I... You sure? I mean, the pondering shows it the other way around. Well, let's see. Ah, okay. But, okay, the pondering shows it the other way around, right? It gets powered by the axis and it changes the wheel. Well, whatever, that is simpler. So, okay. Wait, come on. Rotate. Yes. I know that. Okay. Yes, of course, when it doesn't. Stop. Please rotate. No. Okay. Okay. Then I guess 2 more large wheels to rotate it around. Then I need some shafts. So, is that still moving in the right direction? Yes. Okay, that is great. Still not pretty. Yeah, it's still not pretty. It's functional for now. Okay, I have no idea how much rotation power stress units I will need for the farm. Just gonna start small. Just gonna be minimal here. Or, I guess the rotation speed determines how fast these are gonna cut something, maybe. But is there like a minimum torque requirement? I don't know. Okay, let's... Okay, yeah, the goggles are cheap. You're right. Doesn't hurt to have them. Alright, great. Shaft. Some more shafts. And I think I should have everything to power it in some way. So I guess the idea is go a bit up to not disturb the trees. Then yes, that's exactly what I wanted. Incredible skill. No, why? You rotated wrong. Yes. Ah. Okay, now we just need to figure out if it moves and if it moves in the right direction with some water. Or, yeah, maybe that part of the farm is just gonna not grow anything. That is also fine. Okay. It's moving. And in the right direction. Yes. Very, very nice. And it seems like it's working as intended. Yes. Yes, it hurts. They're working. Okay, the windmill bearing. I barely have any experience with Create. So, okay, what does that do? Windmill bearing attach to the front. Okay. Sail-like blocks. I see. So, but like any configuration, or does it just count the wool blocks? Whoa, what is going on here? Any structure is a valid windmill. Yeah, the windmill is gonna be nicer to look at. Yeah, come on, let's do it. I never built a windmill. Why not? Stone, shaft. Alright. Not enough ingredients. What am I missing? Slabs. Come on. No. Dark. Yes. Windmill bearing and just some wool. Okay, what's the minimum amount? Let's see. Then we need to right click it. Unable to assemble. A minimum of 8 are required. I see. Unable to assemble. Do I also need to glue it to... Ah. Does not include enough sail-like blocks. 2. Okay, and what is the proper block? Is it called like sail? Windmill sail. I mean, that is also pretty cheap, right? Yeah, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try. So, sail frame. So apparently 8. Ah. Okay, that works. Yeah. Okay, then I'm gonna implement that. That's gonna look a lot better than that. Oh, Jesus.
Coach Chip here, PhD in progression efficiency and certified hydration specialist. First off, Posixtron, your inventory looks like a Bronze League disaster. You've got 26 slots used, but your organization is costing you at least 2 inventory management points, imp. Sort it out, champ. You've got the basics, brass, shafts, cogs, but where's your stress unit optimization, suo? You need to get those diesel engines running ASAP. Biodiesel is the meta, and you're stuck in the Stone Age. And listen, I see you've got a bucket and some fluid cells. That's a start, but without proper hydration, your energy output efficiency is tanking. Drink some water, Posixtron. Your crafting speed depends on it. Now, let's talk quests. You've got steel and slime and resin available. Steel is crucial for tier progression, TP. Get on that wrought iron, stat, and slime. That's your resource acquisition drill rad. You need that sticky stuff for advanced crafting, primitive ore factory. That's your ticket to automated resource generation, ARG. Get that multi-block up and running, and you'll be swimming in ores, and don't even get me started on your lack of steam power. You're losing at least 5-6 power generation points, PGP, every second. Get that basic burner online and start generating some steam. Remember, Posixtron, every second counts, every single second. Now get out there and show me some diamond tier crafting, and hydrate, for goodness sake. Your crafting performance, CP, depends on it.
That looks oddly religious, but I guess it's how I could build it, so whatever. Okay, let's give it some trees. Let's start the farming. Let's start the farming. Let's see what's gonna happen. Great. Just gonna grow some, and then just checking that everything works, but I guess it should. Wait, I should probably filter it, right? That is... No, wait. Now, wait just a moment here. Stop. That is out of control. Yeah, not a moving, yeah. So let's filter it. Nice. Okay. All right. Okay, and I guess now I need a way to filter that it doesn't take the oak saplings. That so that storage interface, can it be filtered? Okay, filter. Or can be used in filter slots. So does that thing have a filter slot? That should. Who? Ah, okay, that sounds smart. That sounds smart as well, yes. Okay, let's do that. Okay. Redstone torch 1, 2, 3. Planks. Two chests. One. Okay, yeah, that tree view, that is amazing. That is amazing. Crazy. Draw. Okay. More chests or more? No, we got the chests. We need more logs. Yeah, so thank you for giving me that knowledge when it's actually useful. And what else? Were we getting sticks and apples? Actually, there's nothing stopping me from just putting a third drawer, right, for the apples as well. So, do we have more chests? No. I got chests. Well, it's okay. All right. So we got any items in here for now? Let's put. Okay. I guess he's trying to put it, but it doesn't work. Yeah, it's trying to push. It's trying. Then the inventory connector, the drawers pass through. Okay. Should. Okay, is there any way to filter it, or do we just have to? Or a pipe? Yeah? I mean, we can try. Pipe, okay. Item pipe, brass plates, and tin item pipes. Okay, that inventory is a mess, a bit of a mess. Let's just put everything in there. Yeah, I read also your comment about the wireless one. Yeah, I wanted to make that, but somehow all other things got in between. So then I guess the tin item pipe, that is a lot easier. Okay, tin. Yes, input overflow. I mean, there's so much things you have to do, and it's really hard to decide a project and what would be the most optimal thing to do in that moment. So just choose a thing and live with your decision, right? So. But true, the wireless one would be quite handy because I'm starting to run away a lot for other things. Okay. Stop that madness. So actually it doesn't cut the outer ones. Wait. It doesn't cut you. Okay, something about the geometry here is still not right, so if you don't get cut, then I'm gonna remove the dirt for you. Okay, let's see if that works. Are we gonna cut here? Are you gonna cut this? Yes. So that is fine. Okay, moment of truth. Yeah, okay, that works. Great, thanks. Okay, everything here is chunk loaded. Yeah. All right. Let's clean the inventory. Get back to a clean state of mind. What were we doing? What was this all for? What does our list say? Super glue, tree farm, boilers, and okay, the wireless terminal. So with node, you mean the terminal? Or at the node thing? Yes, I had it where. You mean that? Yes, thanks.
Hey there, Posixtron, Coach Chip here, your certified master of mechanical momentum and doctor of diamond tier decisions. Listen up, champ, you've got 8 slime balls, but no slime factory. That's a Bronze League move right there. You're leaving at least 2 sticky resource units on the table, and 60 glass. You're basically playing with fire, and not the good kind like in a steam boiler. Hydrate, then get that glass into tempered form. Stat. We need to optimize that inventory like it's a Tier 1 esports tournament. Let's go, go, go.
Link it? Okay, what do you mean with link it? I thought you just press on it. You have to look at it and then advanced. Maybe with the advanced you can do more? Shift right click a terminal. So we need to upgrade it one more time. Steel plates. Well, I made some steel. We made some steel, right? We didn't. I am delusional. No steel. Incredible work. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. And now it's linked. Yeah, haha. Great. Actually, yeah, that is way better than I thought. I just was thinking of the normal version and not the advanced version. Alright, that is a pretty good setup. I guess now the next thing is to start I'm sorry, what do you mean with a sneak? Did you rebind? I mean, you know a lot, so I would like to understand what you're talking about. Set a hotkey for opening the terminal. So I guess in the settings. Open terminal. is on B. This is also used for cycle mode down. Well, that is okay. B. Great, great. Wow. But I'm just gonna write it down for because I'm gonna forget it by the next time I play B for opening wireless. In great. B. Wow, that is amazing. That is such an upgrade. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. And there's so little emphasis on doing that in the quest book so far. That is crazy. That is actually crazy. With the... Oh. I see. Okay, that also sounds smart. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna I'm gonna try. It sounds reasonable. Shift E is also used for that is great. That is fantastic. That is incredible. Wait, now there's saplings in here. I should have filtered it. So in this version, how do you filter a drawer? How do I lock it? So, linking tool. Okay, I guess this configuration tool. Last row, left side, yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna, for now, put some wood in there, and I'm gonna, yeah, that definitely needs to be locked. That is... Oh wait, I now have everything in here. Okay, I just need to get used to all the new stuff that you've shown me. Because now I think I can... No, I cannot quite go crafting. I need some more gold. That is great. I already feel so advanced, and when I didn't really do much this episode except for learning the mods. Wait, I don't need to run back. Come on. Okay, I just need to get used to the new paradigm. Okay. What am I missing? Sugarcane. Not even. Okay, linking. I built the wrong tool, right? Linking tool? No. No. The configuration tool. No. No. Okay. Well, it's fine. I still got a little bit of gold left, so let's use that. Okay. Another try. Gonna put that. Okay. Drawer needs wood. Paper. Configuration. Now, that is the right tool. Sneak right click in the air to change modes. Currently it's locking. Hide show. Okay, locking. Great. That is pretty great. Now, okay, I have a feeling maybe I should put it. That requires some more dirt on the outside. But it didn't cut so well. Okay, maybe I need to move. Oh, I'm just gonna put two deployers maybe in the future. So this tree doesn't get cut, I guess. No, okay, I think maybe it's better if the deployer is further on the inside. Where's my pickaxe? Okay. Apparently I'm out of pickaxe. Okay. Because these trees, they will never get cut, so just gonna remove them and the dirt here. Ah, it's here. Okay, actually now I'm trapped. Great job. Oh, is this gonna kill me? How does it decide when it cuts a tree and when it just takes a block? That's too big. That's too big for it, I guess. Okay, I just should leave it. It's gonna do its thing anyways. Great stuff. So